everyone, it's Jess, and here on this channel we dive into performance analysis and music education. Today's video is Patron Pick of the Month, and for this month they have chosen Brandi Carlile performing Before It Breaks live at Red Rocks in Colorado. Let's go.
This was one of my favorite songs I had ever written, from such a place of despair, and it was also the first song that I ever played piano on in the studio. And it took me about 8 or 9 hours to record this song properly. I remember I cried. I remember Phil yelled at me. And you know, to this day, I still think that this might be one of my favorite songs that I have ever received from the other side. And I don't know why I don't play it very often. I think it's because it's really difficult to sing and play. But we're rising to challenges tonight, guys. So it's called Before It Breaks. Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone. With the collar on my coat, Lord help me keep it off the cold. With the raindrops to my eyes, I keep them closed. I'm feeling no pain, only the lonely, my quietest friend. Have I the moonlight? Have I let you in? Say it ain't so, say I'm happy again. And say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me. Say you're sorry, I can take it. Say you wait, say you won't, say you love me, say you don't. I can make my own mistakes and let it bend before it breaks. I'm alright, don't always seem to be, or not swinging on the stars. Don't know where I'm on my sleeves, but when you're looking for across the roads, it happens every day. And whichever way you turn, I gotta turn the other way. And say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me. Say you're sorry, I can take it. Say you wait, say you won't, say you love me, say you don't. I can make my own mistakes and learn to let it bend before it breaks. Say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me. Say you're sorry, I can take it. Say you wait, say you won't, say you love me, say you don't. I can make my own mistakes. Learn to let it bend before
I remember this in the last video, but I love the lyrics. Some parts of it are very simple, but the main lyrics at the very end of the song, "Let it bend before it breaks," it's so unique. This is really good writing. Seeing and hearing the chords, the piano part is fairly simple, and you could definitely tell that there was a lot of emotional attachment to this song. I also have another curiosity. Who arranged this for the incorporation of the orchestra? As you can see, there's an orchestra on stage. It is the Colorado Symphony. And I want to know, because I've never heard this song before, I'm just getting introduced to Brandi Carlile, is this an original composition? Is this how she wrote it with a symphony in mind? Or is the original just her and a piano, maybe some other studio instrumentation? And this was a revamping of that. Rearranging it to include an entire orchestra, to me, sounds like such an invigorating and fun process. And so let us know down in the comment section below if you have any idea. So as we can see, this is at the Red Rocks in Colorado. Now I've been to Colorado, and Colorado is a beautiful state. I have never been to this location. However, one of our patrons was not only kind enough to suggest this video and it won in the voting poll, but she also let us know what the venue was like, and she showed pictures, and I did a little bit of a Google search on this location, and oh my goodness, is this location beautiful. I do wonder though what the acoustics are like when you're there in person. Taking all of that into consideration, and that this was filmed on an iPhone, the audio isn't the greatest quality. Sometimes I had a difficult time understanding what the words are, but luckily I have the lyrics here for us all. Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone. Feel the collar of my coat, Lord help me. Cannot help the cold. Feel the raindrops sting my eyes, I keep them closed. But I'm feeling no pain. I'm a little lonely, and my quietest friend, have I the moonlight? Have I let you in? Say it ain't so, say I'm happy again. Say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me. Say you're sorry, I can take it. Say you'll wait, say you won't. Say you love me, say you don't. I can make my own mistakes. Let it bend before it breaks. So these lyrics are so good. First two lines. Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone. My goodness, do I love how she delivers these lines. First off, I love how much chest voice she brought into the beginning of this song. To me, it drove the message forward and really set a tone right to when she started singing.
Around here, it's the hardest time of year.
And you have to think, yes, you do have the help of a mic to help amplify the sound. But what you also have in addition to that is the dynamics within your voice. And how you choose to utilize different vocal techniques will help drive the emotion forward. And you also need to consider you have an entire orchestra behind you. This has taken it to a completely different level if you compared it to just one person and a piano. Second line, waking up, the days are even gone. I love how she opened up this line. So she has the advantage that both of the first two words are on the same note, waking up. Those hit an A4. What she did is right when the line starts, you can hear the beautiful vowel, A, for waking up. And when she goes to hit that vowel, you can hear the pureness of the tone. And a lot of that is attributed to how quickly she got to the vowel.
Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone.
And also what she prepared beforehand. I'm going to take the guess that she prepared to sing this in a more heavier chest voice instead of improvising on the spot. When you're improvising on the spot, there's a little bit more room for second guessing, which can then lead to a little bit unnecessary tension. And so when you're well prepared, you get a beautiful sound like this. Then she went from that beautiful A from waking up and then went right into the vowel, that schwa for the word up.
Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone.
I know it's so simple, you all, but I thought those two words within the second line were beautiful. I also love how she tapered off, starting on the word even. It brought such a sad tone to this line, which is already a fairly sad song. But to get that sadness in the drop in dynamics right before you hear the super sad word in the line gone, I thought was a beautiful, nice touch.
Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone.
The second stanza of this song is where we get a little bit of variety in terms of grammatical structure. So far, we've had a lot of sentences that end in periods, and for the first time in the second stanza, we get a question. In fact, we get two questions back to back. Those questions are, have I the moonlight? Have I let you in? I love this writing. You typically wouldn't hear, have I the moonlight? What does that even mean? Have I let you in? Why did they write it this way?
I'm feeling no pain, only the lonely, the quietest friend. Have I the moonlight? Have I let you in?
This very inquisitive tone, and I think it was perfect here to incorporate this different use of grammatical tone right when we're going to ask a question for the first time. And do you hear how different this stanza feels than the first one? First, she starts off much more softer than she did when she started the first stanza.
Around here, it's the hardest time of year. Waking up, the days are even gone. I'm feeling no pain, only the lonely, the quietest friend. Have I the moonlight? Have I let you in?
She adds a lot more head voice to this. She isn't in complete head voice. She is utilizing mixed voice in this stanza. But then when she gets to Have I the Moonlight, where we get this new variety in terms of grammatical structure, we get a question. And then we also get a different tone in terms of speaking. We also get variety rhythmically. Have I the moonlight goes by very quickly. The have I the are very short in terms of note duration, and the line really does land on moonlight.
I'm feeling no pain, only the lonely, the quietest friend. Have I the moonlight? Have I let you in?
And I thought that was a nice touch, considering how different these lines are compared to everything we've heard before. Another thing to point out is, I believe for most of this stanza, the orchestra has dropped out. Don't quote me on that, but I don't hear them come in. It's the next stanza, Say It's Over, Say I'm Dreaming, is when I saw the conductor cue the orchestra to come in.
I'm feeling no pain, only the lonely, the quietest friend. Have I the moonlight? Have I let you in? Say it ain't so, say I'm happy again. And say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me.
And I thought this was really interesting. One, we've been talking about how much these lines are different compared to what we've heard before, which is so great considering we're now asking a question. But then to also include differentiation in terms of instrumentation, I thought that was I thought that was another level of creativity. Then we get to Say It's Over, Say I'm Dreaming, and this is when I really hear the string section come through, particularly on Say I'm Dreaming.
Say it ain't so, say I'm happy again. And say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me.
And I thought the introduction of the strings during We're Dreaming, and they came in so smoothly, was so nice. And then also her using more of her head voice within this line, it's the small details that really make the performance that much better. Okay, Miss Brandi, the natural cracks and hops and skips within the voice is so unbelievably satisfying.
Say I'm better than you left me. I can make my own mistakes. Don't know where I'm on my sleeves, but when you're looking for a crossroads.
And I do get quite a bit of questions on how to use this in a natural setting. And one exercise that you can do is take the two notes that you want to do this crack on, but take those two notes and take a metronome. And what I would do is practice singing those two notes detached at one metronome level. And then as you get better, hitting the note right dead center on the pitch every time you sing both notes, increase the metronome setting. And that will naturally detach the amount of time between you singing those two notes. It really is using a detached method without inhaling in between the two notes. In the last part of the chorus, when she says, say I'm better than you left me,
Say it's over, say I'm dreaming, say I'm better than you left me.
that was really difficult to get through. I cannot imagine how difficult it is for her to sing this or what past experience she's referencing in order to do this. But the fact that she is able to sing with such vocal precision, such clarity, on the breath, using all of these different dynamics, playing the piano at the same time, and also referencing something possibly very painful, I think is a true testament to her artistry. If you liked all that you saw, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and comment down below what piece by your favorite artist you would like me to do a performance analysis on. Lastly, make sure to check out the description box for ways you can keep in touch with me and get access to exclusive perks. I hope you have a good day and I'll see you soon. Bye!